Hello, hello. Hi, Ava. How are you? Good morning. Good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Hope you're doing well. I am doing all right. I woke up a little late, so stream is not as it's not going to be as long as I want to be, but you know what? That's okay. It is what it is. But we're going to be doing some editing today, so I'm stoked about it. And other than that, I have like a pretty low-key day ahead of myself here. And I am very excited about it. Let's see. I'm gonna be doing this at 1:30. I'm gonna be doing this right now. Cool. Ah, thanks for checking me out on Blue Sky. I appreciate it. Yeah, I literally deleted almost everything off of my Twitter. I was like, bye. Elon Musk can suck my toe. Alright, let's see what we got. Big sprint right out the gate. I'm Texan? No, I am not. I am from Colorado. Thank God I do not live in Texas. If I lived in Texas, I actually legally would not be able to pee in Texas. I would not be able to go into any public place. Yep. So, no, I live in the lovely and beautiful state of Colorado. Sort of on the border of the Denver area, so I'm almost in the capital city. But I'm in a burb. It's a really great place to live. Yeah, where I live looks like this. That's some quality Denver right there. Aw, yeah. It's like facing west. It's like golden, I think. Yeah, very beautiful. I love this place. I don't really live near downtown, though. I definitely live more on the east side. It is a super cool place. I'm like, what is this? Is this in Union Station? Oh, it is. I've like never been over here. I don't ever take the light rail, so I was like, what the hell is this dome? I was like, where is this? Thank you for my toast.
Would you like some coffee?
I would love some coffee. Thank you, Jace. I'm looking at weird pictures of Denver now. Oh, is this like 9 Mile? I think it is. I've never been to 9 Mile Lake either. This is, I think, Garden of the Gods, actually. So this is Colorado Springs. That's where I was born. But, yeah, thank God. I'm so glad I don't live in Texas. Point being. I'm going to eat some cinnamon raisin toast. Today what we're going to be working on is writing and editing sprints. So if you have stuff to do, feel free to work on anything that you need to work on. I'm going to be continuing to edit Fatal Mechanisms. And I'm about, I don't think quite a fourth of the way through the book yet. Oh, just over a fourth, yep. I was gonna mention the bounties. Yeah, Texas is a horrible fucking place. Yeah, it is a a lot of people from Texas move to Colorado, and then they make the entire area high-key suck, because you either have like there's two types of Texans that move here, right? You either have people who are legitimately fleeing the state, and we're like, yes, please come. You live in hell. Let us take you in. You're great. Or you have all the assholes who moved here because they wanted to retire, and those are the guys going like 115 down the highway, bullying you off the road and like literally threatening to shoot you because of road rage with Texas plates on their trucks. And yeah, there's like that's it. There's two people, and it sucks. It sucks really. Like I can't imagine being like a normal person trying to live in Texas right now. But yeah, effectively, I live in like a state that's surrounded by a bunch of really weird bad policies, because on our west side we have Utah. I can't really go over there. North side we have Wyoming. Can't really go over there. East side I have Kansas. I definitely can't pee in Kansas. And then south side we've got Oklahoma. Can't go over there. New Mexico's great though. I will stand for New Mexico. New Mexico fucking rocks. And then Arizona, they're okay. Half of the politicians in Arizona are not cool, and then the other half are cool. So Arizona's kind of a toss-up for me. But New Mexico is effectively only the only cool place. But I love New Mexico. I'm really biased. I when they say that New Mexico is the land of enchantment, I really do agree with them. But yeah, Texas has been doing wily shit for a couple months, minimum. It's been like legit a year of hell in the United States for pretty much, if you're like a woman or a trans person, it's been since around February non-stop. Just like insanity. Like my aunt keeps trying to convince me to come and visit her in Kansas, and I'm like, I don't know how to tell you that I couldn't pee in the airport. If I got off the airport, or in the airport, and I needed to go to the bathroom, I could not do it, because it's illegal for me to do it. And I believe it's a misdemeanor, but like... No, Mr. Man, that's my milk. This cat's being a weenie. Yeah, Texas is definitely the most severe. They're the most, like, forthright about it. But yeah, rough times we live in. A lot of people are fleeing Texas and coming to Colorado for that reason. Alright, Mr. Man. Go bother Jace. Hi, Cal. How's it going? Yeah, as we get closer to election time, shit's getting crazy over here. I legit have not been sleeping. It's been really fun. Alright, well, I'm gonna get started. We got 24 minutes on this first sprint. And, yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and... Let me actually zoom into this so that way y'all can see what I'm working on. So I'm gonna keep editing. It's gonna be sweet. So good luck on everything that you've got to work on, and I will be back and see you all in about 24 minutes. Alright, that's it. Done with Sprint 1. How is everyone? How did you all do? I am slowly chugging along. Also, hello, Kraken. It's good to see you. Thank you for following me on Blue Sky as well. I appreciate that a lot. And thanks to Ava, too. I'm just chugging along. This is probably one of my favorite portions of Drema's part of this book. This book is split into two sections. One that follows Sakita's perspective and one that follows Drema's perspective, and around this point is where things start to get, like, really excited. Or really exciting, wow, if I can speak English. Yeah, it's, shit starts to get super complicated. I love it when characters throw massive curveballs, and they aren't what you expect. Sakita is that guy. Again, second lunch. Hungry for egg, deg, and mushroom. That sounds delicious, though. What? See, so how are you preparing the deg and mushroom? Tell me your secrets, because I fucking love myself a mushroom. Mushrooms are actually probably one of my favorite vegetables, if I had to say. Oh, nice. Hey, I love it when that electrolyte mix is at Costco. Are we just going to order some for them? I'm trying to be good in Q's stream. Nina has this only 5-minute chat rule. So, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, just go pick it up. Okay, cool. Dope. That's awesome. I'm glad that we can do that for them. Very nice, very nice. I'm trying to think of other stuff that we need from Costco. I wish that our Costco was like a liquor Costco. But also, too, I'm glad that the Wallabies liquor by us has such, like, a good, selection. Because I'd rather support a local business, I guess. Just fried sliced mushroom, deg, and butter. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds like a good, like, I guess it's not quite an omelet, but it's, like, almost there. That sounds delicious, though. That sounds wonderful. Sounds very nice. Oh, well, I'll make announcements in here since people are in here. I know some people heard it a couple days ago, but, I will make the announcement here regardless. I'm going to be having a launch party here on Twitch, on YouTube, and on TikTok on Thursday for my King of Dust book, and I would be absolutely delighted if you all were there. If you haven't picked up a copy of King of Dust, I'm also going to be updating my store with a couple of hardcover copies that are ugly rejects, I'm going to call them. Unfortunately, they were shipped with no dust jackets for whatever fucking reason, and fortunately Ingram is replacing all of my books, and that's great. And so I have 9 copies of King of Dust that do not meet my quality standards, so if you're looking to pick up a copy for ultra cheap, I'm going to be listing them in my Ko-fi probably later on before the launch party, so that way people can get, like, the sad reject editions. But yeah, we're going to be having a launch party, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. The times are in Discord if you want to check it out. It should auto-adjust in your time zone if you're looking at the stuff in the schedule channel. And it'll show you, yeah, when that is going to be. So I am very excited about it, and you should come and hang out if you can. I'll be going for a couple hours reading some of the book and answering questions about the book. Yeah, like, and the books are beautiful. The hardcover cases are still nice. It's got that limited edition art on it, but I'm like, where'd the dust jacket go? Like, legit, I opened the box, and one of them had a dust jacket on it, and I was like, what? So, it'll be very cool. I also wanted to extend a massive thank you to everybody who's been leaving reviews. I believe, actually, I should go and check that out, too. I believe I got another Goodreads review, which was super dope. And I wanted to highlight it on stream. Yeah, slowly climbing back up to 4 stars. Getting away from those weird 3-star reviews that were, like, effectively accusing me of some weird shit. Let's see. Yeah, I got a great review, a new review from Danny Winters here. This book starts off with a bang that will keep you hanging around until the very end. I love the character dynamics. It was hard to put down, and I basically read it in 2 days. A very tasty book. Thank you so much, Danny. That is very, very kind. So kind. I really appreciate that a lot. That's a Heyu in the Heyu in the Discord. I appreciate that so much. So, and also I would like to give a shout out to my top tier Ko-fi and Patreon subscribers, because I do need to do that, and that would be Jamie and Cindy. They are the steam that keeps this entire train a-rolling. So, on that note, let's get back into another sprint. This one is slightly shorter, but not that short. I love calling a book tasty. I'm so glad that it was like so addictive that they like couldn't put it down. Like that's truly all I could ever ask for out of a book. So, all right, we're gonna be going for another 19 minutes. Good luck on all your projects. Let me know in the comments what you guys are working on today. What do y'all have in store? I'm so excited to hear about any projects that you all have going on at any point in time, even if you haven't worked on anything in a little while, or even if it's not anything super serious. So I look forward to reading about those when I get back, and let's get this sprint rolling. Here we go. All right, that's another sprint done. How did everybody do? I'm just slowly going through it. I'm not really keeping track of word count here, but I am keeping track of chapters. So I've definitely gone forward through a couple of chapters. I'm not quite to the midpoint of this book yet, but I could have probably separated this book into two books, but I don't think I want to. I would rather have it be kept together as like one unit, I think. Also, I'm like so sad because I can't find his Twitch account, and I think that legit he deleted it, which makes me super sad. But I would like to give a shout out to Tweaks NYC, who was here on Twitch. He was a patron of mine on Patreon when I was first starting streaming. He was literally the nicest fucker on the whole planet. Super, super nice, and he was one of my top tier patrons for forever, so he got to make a character, and for this particular book, he chose to make a character that was a prison inmate with a gold finger, named Goldfinger, and he was a fucking legend. He was iconic, and Goldfinger is like one of my favorite characters in this book. So, wherever Tweaks is, I hope he's doing fucking good. Oh yeah, no, I'm like 99% certain that fucker was gone. That guy's off the ship. I feel like he's the only... I don't know, he's so smart. He's so casual, but he's so smart. I think he did. I think he made it off the ship. Oh god, steaming it and then blasting it with the air fryer setting, you're just like, hold on, let me just literally burn everything out from the inside. Godspeed. I've never used the Ninja Foodie, but I hate cleaning those little intricate parts of the insides of like any kind of cool kitchen appliance because I feel like it's always a massive pain in the ass, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Man, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Little man. He's coming over here to cause trouble. He's gonna cause problems. Little man. Ugh. I see. It's the top part where the fan and the heating coil is so... Ah, yeah. Steam it and then blast away with hot air. You have to just burn it to a crisp. Burnt it. I love that. Mr. Man has been sleeping with me under the covers, and I feel so alive. Even though this cat is Stinky Poo-Poos, he's the best cat ever on the whole planet. I'm not even mad at your Stinky Poo-Poos, Mr. Man. He's so gross. So gross, Mr. Man. Also, Fat Alice is doing good. She's old and decrepit as usual. You know, quality content. When I went and checked on her last. She is ancient, like Yzma. Okay, shorter sprint-ish. Man, you just so chunky. Alright. Well, on that note, let's get back into it. I know that these days are like less chatty. Hopefully y'all don't mind. Let me know what you think about this format, by the way. I'll be doing a lot more of these writing streams when we get into... we're not doing NaNoWriMo, by the way. I want to make that announcement in here, too. We're not doing NaNoWriMo because the people who are running NaNoWriMo are on crack. There's a bunch of really bad shit happening with NaNoWriMo, so please consider not using their website and not supporting NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, this month. If you do that frequently, there are plenty of creators on YouTube who have made videos on like why to not do NaNoWriMo and what the controversies are. There's kind of a lot of them, so I won't list them here. But I'm going to be doing a challenge, and we're going to be calling it Wordapalooza. So if you'd like to join mine, I'll be doing writing sprints all the month of November. It just will not be NaNoWriMo affiliated. Hey Kiki, how's it going? How are you? Welcome in. How are you today? Oh my goodness. My cat is like going absolutely crazy. Mr. Man, can you lay down? He's like, no, I will make biscuits into your leg, kind of stab you, tear your pants, and think about drinking your milk. Good. I don't like editing. Yeah, it's definitely the hardest. It's, for me, the hardest part of the process. I agree with you on that one. This is kind of editing, but for me, I'm like on draft like 7 of this thing now, so this is like my final developmental edit, I think would be what I would call this, and then I'm gonna send this off next to my line editor, which will be great. So I do have to save up a little bit of money to be able to get this chunkin' boy to my line editor, but that will be in a little while. But you can feel free to work on literally any kind of projects in these sprints if you want. You can work on writing, you can work on art, you can work on editing if you're doing that. But yeah, I'm in here working on my science fiction, my hard science fiction. But I'm an artist and an author. I've published 9 books. My 9th one comes out on October 31st, so literally in 2 days. I'm kind of freaking out, but it's happening. Spooky vampire book on Halloween. It's crazy. But let me know what you like working on, Kiki, in the comments. Let me know what kind of projects you've got going on. And we'll get started with this next sprint. So I will see you at the end of 16 minutes. Feel free to chat it up in the comments, and I will see you all soon. All right, that's another sprint. We did it. We're doing it. Okay, I felt like I needed to describe Sakita in his little naked body, so I had to pull open some art because I was like, what does his weird little naked body look like? I figured it out though, we're okay. I don't need to describe his naked body anymore. How did everybody do? What are y'all working on? I'm stretching. Ugh. Yep, him and his Nikki. He has no clothes. They're trying to escape a prison. He don't got time for clothes. But technically, is a robot naked? Yeah, right? I'm like, define naked. Because, like, I feel like Dremel also doesn't have a concept of naked, right? Because her people, they wear, like, clothing as an accessory. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like they wear it to cover genitalia or to cover themselves in any way. It's just to have personality. And so for her, like, being without robes, too, is not really naked. There's not really, like, nakedness in that way. So, her and Sakita vibe. Just reading and deleted something because I repeated myself. Oh, I find that all the time. I literally do the same thing, though. It's a mood. I literally just deleted something that was, like, repeated information. I was like, why? Trying to find something to write. Might actually get around to planning the second fic in my roadie series. Aw, snap. It's happening. You're going to become one of those super famous fic writers. Suddenly people are going to find your stuff and then they're going to be like, uh-oh. And then you're going to get ultra famous. You got to watch out. But yeah, it's going. This is going. I think I have to. Let me see how many pages I have to get into this thing to actually get into. I have to get to page 259 to really hit 50%. So I'm close-ish, but not that close. Yeah, you've already got people trying to sell you art of your fic. Yeah, right. You're ultra famous. Lear, you're... That's so wild to me, dude. A fic that you haven't touched in 10 million years. I can't. That's such a wild thing, too. You're like, who are you? What the fuck? Oh, that's literally so funny to me, though. I'm not sure if that's better or worse than the scam messages that you get on DeviantArt that are like, I want to buy your art to use it as reference for my client. And you're like, get away from me. Somehow somebody contacting you by an age-old neon era, like, fucking era's eon bygone pass. Like, fucking, I don't even, English is not working for me right now. I'm imagining a dinosaur writing this fanfiction. And, like, someone coming out of the woodwork being like, I see your prehistoric fanfiction and I raise you, me selling you art of it. Oh, that's funny. I literally can't. Okay, well, I gotta kind of be speedy because I only have time for one more sprint before I have to go get changed. So Jason and I can go get some bagels and maybe some avocado toast before he has to go to an acupuncture appointment. So let's get started on one final sprint. Last push. I hope that we are all super productive. If you haven't followed the stream yet, you totally should. I'd love to see you around and hear more about your projects. I do sprint streams every Tuesday, but I do art streams every other day of the week that I can. So I'll be back on tomorrow working on comics if you're interested in hanging out, but if I don't see you, that's okay too. Otherwise, let's get going. We got it. Last sprint. Alright, that's it. How did everyone do? The pacing in this novel, I have to say, I definitely don't mean to like toot my own horn, but the pacing is really, really good. I like, every time I read through this, I'm like really proud of how it ends up coming together, which is pretty sweet. So, super, super excited about it. But I like it. It makes me want to keep working on it. But I hope everybody got a good amount of work done and that your sprints were productive. I recognize this is a short sprint for me today, but I got stuff to do, and if we didn't have to go get bagels, I could probably go for a little bit longer, but we gotta go get them discount bagels. It's important. So I'm gonna go get regular people clothes on and go outside and sniff some grass or some shit. I don't know. So I hope that you all had a really nice time and that you got some work done. And if you're interested in checking out the rest of my content, feel free to give me a follow or a subscribe if you're over on YouTube. I appreciate that you were in here and hanging out. It was great seeing everybody. And I'll be back tomorrow working on some comics if you want to come and say hello. So have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.